First let's do this real quick.
Before we do that.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Well, we all watched the debate last night, and as you know, Bush is in somewhat of a jam, little rut, and now he's trying to pull as many strings as he can.
We couldn't believe what we heard.
No, this is incredible. Going for the Mark and Brian listener vote last night.
Right.
Again, trying to pull as many as he can. He said something in his closing statements.
Now, it's a little subtle, but it's an obvious shot at getting the Mark and Brian listener.
You know what he's trying to do. He codes it. He kind of hides it and camouflages it, but it's clear that he is going a message for Mark and Brian listeners.
This is a segment from his closing statements. Listen very carefully.
I believe it's not. We're living in an interconnected world. The whole world is having economic difficulties. The U.S. is doing better than a lot. But we've got to do even better. And if a crisis comes up, I ask, Hooty, who has the judgment and the experience and has the character?
All right. George! A little up close and personal now. Let's try this.
If I ask, Hooty, who has the judgment and the...
Blatant!
Who indeed?
You know, and so if you be that Mark and Brian listener, you picked up on that.
Yeah.
It's subliminal is what he's doing.
Hooty, who...
See, subliminally sticking that in there so that you'll remember who it was, said it, and vote for it. That's what's going on.
I think his wife's a big listener to the show or something. She's
conspiracy.
throw that in. Get some 43 more votes.
Damn conspiracy. One more time, George.
Hooty, who...
Do the whole thing. I like that's my favorite.
I believe it's not. We're living in an interconnected world. The whole world is having economic difficulties. The U.S. is doing better than a lot. But we've got to do even better. And if a crisis comes up, I ask, Hooty, who has the judgment and the experience?
Blatant. Right there. It's out for all to hear. Hey.
I think he should have done his falsetto to make it really effective.
It would have been nice.
And I asked, Hooty, who has the... I think that would have been a little better, but anyway. No, we don't mind.
No.
We don't mind.
No.
But don't let him teeter you either way.
No, it's hey, listen, we just want you to know, subliminal attempt there, but it's out. He's doing it.
It was kind of him, though, to put that in.
Definitely kind of him. And he had a good debate last night. In actuality, he actually did the best job he's done in the 3 debates.
Because he knew he was building up to that Hooty Hoo,
That's right.
which was, in
That's
his closing statement,
That's
the
what it
strong
is.
point of his performance.
Hooty Hoo.
Let's talk to Ken on
Has
line
the ability.
5. Ken?
Yeah,
Did you hear what President Bush did?
yeah, I heard that last night.
Here it is one more time for you, Ken. Throw it
Hi,
out.
buddy.
Do you want...
I believe it's not. We're living in an interconnected world. The whole world is having economic difficulties. The U.S. is doing better than a lot. But we've got to do even better. And if a crisis comes up, I ask, Hooty, who has the judgment
Georgie,
and the experience?
It's a little blatant.
Maybe he's an Andy fan.
Could be.
Maybe
Could be.
he doesn't
Could
even know
be.
about it.
Could be. Could be.
I mean, here we are trying to move on and come up with different phrases and different crutch things to say. We used to be love you. Some people still use that. That's always cool. Hooty Hoo's fine. We're trying to change and maybe move to another one. But we can't. The President of the United States uses it.
My God.
We'll be around
How
forever.
can we possibly move on with that kind of pressure going
Oh,
on?
and don't you know the press picked that up right away, too?